Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Times quick cryptic crossword. That's a bad start. And this is being published on Thursday the 29th of May 2025. So today's setter is Alex. Quick look back in my record shows we've only had two puzzles from Alex this year. The first took me 17 minutes and then the second was at just over 6 minutes, one of my fastest times ever. So not quite sure what to make of that. Having looked back to last year, most of the puzzles were kind of around the 13 to 17 minute mark, but there are a few, three or four in the 20s. Very few under 10 minutes, other than, as I say, this recent one. So yeah, I think this could be a little bit hard, but a bit of a dig in and get through it. But I think they are achievable. So let's reset the timer and crack on. Individual gathering hot gravel. Tarmac. Hot gravel. Is that an anagram? Paddy Harbour's revolutionary. Arrangement of rations Hector distributed. That's going to be an anagram of rations to Hector. What it means, it's probably an arrangement. Don't know. Disorganisation or something. Shun. There's probably a shun on the end of that, I reckon. I'm going to put a shun just for the heck of it. Title of man going around new church. Man, he, new church, could be NCE. Title, what is her surname? Hulu crew editors hiding money. That's Luca. There, I got one at last. Right, come out and come across, come together after finale of Pride. Come out. Come together is to unite. Come out. E. After finale of Pride. Come together. Okay. Plots to remove current depositories. Plots are to remove current. So take an I out of something. Plots are depositories ends in S, so it's probably an S over there. Plots are stories. Stories and stores. Yeah, let's go with that. Filth from unpleasant European. Crude. Crud. I think that's crude. I'm not sure. Stop next to snake for paving material. Stop next to snake. So snake, asp, adder, stop, halt. Stop doesn't have to be asp, halt. Yep, asp, halt. Acolytes going crazy for doctor. Acolytes is 8 letters, going is 5. Crazy could be, which makes our, if it's a doctor, could mean to doctor something. Could be a shun word there as well. Prepare clothes, gosh, prepare. Ready. Okay. Thanks leaders for turnover. Well, thanks normally tar. Leaders, turnover. He's takings, kings. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, this is okay so far, generally. Random rot scene, partly rising in tumult. Random rot scene, partly rising. Is that an anagram? Is that a hidden word backwards? Tumult. Storm. Yeah, storm. Going across those three words. Oh, try and spell it correctly. This is organisation, isn't it? Organisation. It doesn't work. Organisations. Arrangement. There's an H in there to go in there somewhere. It's going to be something like that, way. What? I'm not sure. Something annoying in toilet. Something annoying in toilet. No idea what that is at the moment. Visitor suspected we hear. Guest. Suspected guest. I'm going to go with guest that way. Suspected guest. Not sure about that. I think it is. Complete part of shipment I receive. Part of shipment I received. Looks like it should be entice. Complete, entire now. Hidden word again. Okay. Vegetable will go extinct ultimately. Shallot. Shallot will go. Shallot. Not sure about lot. check flowers' appearance in new form. Blimey, flowers or flowers. Could be a river. Check is to rain. Reincarnation. Nice. Carnation. Okay, have we got 4 shun words here somewhere? I'm wondering. Caters, first of parties with 50% of ciders is something is the 50% off ciders, so get rid of CID, I think. Parties are caters. First of parties, P, pandas. Ah, nice. P, anders. Okay. Is this a scrap? Strip? Paddy. Harbours revolutionary. Ooh. Gosh. Come back to that then. Okay. Oh, down here. Busy engineer getting on. Busy engineer getting on. Boarding. Busy engineer is normally a re. I don't know if crude is correct yet. Horses, for example, upset flying geese. Too many letters there to be a... Oh, actually, GG's, okay. Very good. Nice work clue there, actually, for a word. 5, love. 2, board wagon. And frolic, so cavort. Cart being the word I was thinking. Cavort. VO for 5, love. Put down cheap wine. Okay, we had that plonk the other week, so that one is quite, carries infant with ease, we hear. Totes, I think. Totes? With ease. Totes, yeah, I think that's totes. I'm going to go with totes, because that is a word meaning to carry. This must be shingle, mustn't it? Individual gathering hot. Individual gathering hot. Okay, shingle. This one, I'm still not sure if that's... Harbours revolutionary. No idea what's going on there, unless it's a... There's no P, well there's a P in paddy, but... Paddy. Strop. Okay. Ports are harbours backwards. Yes, very nice. Okay. Gosh, what's this? Ostentate. Flipping heck. Gosh, what is that? So it's probably shallot. I'm quite writing down. Oh, let's go back over here. Minister. Title of man. Going round new church. New church is a minster. Minster. I think it's a minster is a church. Mister, yeah, Mister going around. Okay. Come out together and after finale of pride. I don't know that R bit there. If that's re, let's go down. Have a look at this one down here that I have no idea. Acolytes going crazy. Is that anagram of acolytes going? Yeah, probably. For doctor, which is a ologist, isn't it? What kind of ologist is it? Okay, go after cardiologist. Acolytes. Acolytes. I'm going to take out ologist. Let's put it in ologist. I'm sure it's an ologist. Which leaves me CY gynecologist. Okay, how to spell gynecologist? I think that's how you spell gynecologist. GYN. Gone. AEC. The letters in there. Right. The other anagram I can't do today is this one. Rations Hector. Rations. What have I got rid of? Let's see what we got. Hector. Assuming that's a shun word at the end. I'm not entirely convinced it is, but and they've got an O at the start. E. Probably a T. Probably that is a shallot there, isn't it? Let's put an A there. Orchestration. Okay. Orchestration. I think this has to be shallot. Will go extinct. Shall go extinct. Will go. Shall OT. Oh, OT are the actual things. So what's this? In something annoying in toilet. I've only got 4 left. That's nice. Well, so it's nice. Prepare clothes. Prepare. Busy is engineer getting on. Aged. That's aged, isn't it? Which makes that dons or prepare, close. That can't be recaged. Busy is engaged. Okay, and that gives me on my E that I had. Engineer is the in. Oh, that isn't. Okay, so that isn't crude. That's my problem. What is it then? Filth is grime. Grim, yeah, grim. Okay, grime. Come out together and come out. X and come together after. Come together is to wed. Come together. And this, something annoying in Thailand. In consideration, something annoying is an incon. Ooh, what is the last three? Prepare, close. Close are prepares. Prepare is to, that's aged for, yeah, busy is engaged. Prepare, close are dress. I think that's dress, isn't it? What is this one? I'm going to write it out horizontally as a hopeful. It might help me. Inconceivable. I N something E. Inconvenience. Inconvenience, I think that is. Which just leaves inconvenience. I'm sure it's inconvenience that way, which makes this energy. Come out. Emerge. There we go. Yes, 10:59. Nice work, Alex. I have to say that's a lovely puzzle. And definitely clue of the day to that one. What was it there? GG's. Right, let's go through that puzzle. Just under 11 minutes. Good. Good. That felt lovely. So an individual is single. Gathering hot, so put an H for hot in there. You use shingle, which is a type of gravel. A paddy. If you have a paddy, you have a strop. Somewhere along the way I've had one or two of those, I think. Harbours are ports, and revolution is saying put it backwards. So ports backwards becomes strop forwards. Orchestration is arrangement, which is an anagram of rations, hectare, and distributed is your hidden word, is your anagram indicator. The title of a man is Mr, going around N for new, which gives you a minster, which is a type of church. Luca is a hidden word in Hulu creditors. Hiding is your hidden word indicator, and money is Luca. To come out is to emerge. Come together is to merge, coming after the finale of Pride. So the E is the final finale of Pride. And actually, just kind of because I was focused on Solomon Claude, I didn't really give great thought to what's going on there. You've got to come out, which is obviously what happens if you say you're gay and you come out, and then come together. After the finale of Pride, we've got a Pride Festival. So as a surface, that's a really good surface as well. Plots are stories, removing I for current. So I is the scientific notation for current, and depositories are stores. Filth is grime, unpleasant is grim, and E for European. To stop is to halt. Next to snake is an asp. So when I read that clue, I suddenly thought actually the fact that the next, although it's written as stop next to snake, and we've actually got the snake is next to the stop, next to doesn't say put it this way or that way, and it just kind of twigged that maybe I need to put the snake first. And paving material is asphalt. So we've got shingle and asphalt for a mini theme. I don't think it's much of a theme really. Acolytes going is an anagram of gynecologist. Crazy is your anagram indicator, and doctor is, well, a gynecologist is a doctor. And I have to say, actually, I'm very pleased to get through this puzzle without having a spelling error in either inconvenience or gynecologist, because they're not the easiest words to spell without mucking up. Right, if you prepare something, you dress it. So think about how you dress the stage of a theatre or ready for an exhibition or something. And clothes are dress, wearing your national dress, the clothes of your nation, so to speak. Because a dress in itself is not clothes. Although actually clothes also could be to get dressed. Interesting double death there. Right, thanks is tar and leaders are kings. and turnover is your takings. Another good clue. What do we hear? We've got a hidden word backwards. So across scene, rot, random, we've got storm going backwards. Partly is telling us it's hidden, and rising is telling us because it's a down clue that it's backwards, and tumult is a storm. Something annoying is an inconvenience, and they've got the word in, and the toilet is a convenience. Visitor suspect. So visitor is a guest, spelled that way. Suspected is guest. If you made that into guest with an SED on the end of it, we here is the sound like indicator. Complete is entire, and part of is saying there's a hidden word across shipment I received. A vegetable is a shallot. Now, oh yeah, I do. Yeah, so will is to shall is will. We had that in the cryptic last weekend. Actually, will and shall. I will go here. I shall go there. They're synonymous enough for the crossword. And then ultimately, it's saying take the last letter of go and the last letter of extinct, which gives you the OT. To check is to rain. Rain in someone you check them, and a flower is a carnation. An appearance in new form is reincarnation. Caters is to if you cater for someone, you cater to someone, you pander to them. So caters, panders. First parties is a P. With is and then 50% off of ciders. So lose the CID, leaves you the ERS. Busy is engaged. Engineer is ENG, an abbreviation. Don't see that often, but have seen it a couple times recently. So, well, this is the second time recently. ENG for engineer, and then getting on is aged, getting on in years. Horses, for example. So horses are an example of GGs. Horses are GGs. For example, upset is saying put EG going upwards, or GE, and then flying is saying there's an anagram of geese. For the rest of it, I really like that clue. 5 is V, love is O, so O in tennis, and 5 in Latin, VO. Boarding the wagon, so the wagon is a cart, so put them into that. Give you cavort, which is to frolic. Put down, if you put something down, you might plonk it. And cheap wine is also plonk. We had that about a month ago up in the top left, one across of a clue. I think I struggled on. I think it was the Trelawney. And then finally carries his totes, and an infant is a tot, and with ease we hear, so ease, ES, sound like of ease. So there we go, totes all done. 10:59. Thanks, Alex.